Well, hello everyone, it's Rick Passek, the FlyFish Fanatic, and welcome to my tying bench. Today, probably I would say my favorite, not probably, my favorite backwater, slough, brackish water, sometimes clear water as well, but mainly that brackish, sloughy kind of water fly for coho salmon. This is the green sparkle bugger. It's nothing special. It's a woolly bugger, just using sparkle chenille and a gold or brass bead head. I know it sounds weird, but gold or brass. I've tried it with a green bead. I've tried it with a black bead. I've tried it with a silver bead. Gold or brass. That's what really works with this. A little bit of flash in the tail, and it's super simple. But like I said, my go-to for coho salmon in the brackish waters. It also works for rainbows, also works for cutthroat, and others. So, alrighty. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's get tying. So in the vise today, we have an Ahrex FW 580 in a size 6. For the thread, I will be using some black Nanosilk. For the tail, some green foxtail. That's a fox medallion. For the body, some synthetic Peacock herl by Semperfli. For the hackle, some dyed green Grizzly hackle. And then the bead is either a gold, like I have now, or a brass bead, oversized. Put on the biggest bead you can get that'll fit without going over the hook eye. So, alrighty. Oh, and for the rib, some Semperfli 0.2 mil wire in black, either black or green. Don't really want it to be seen. It's more of a thing to just hold the hackle in place. So, just gonna come back and forth, nip off the excess. So I'm using the Renomed fly tire. Great little scissors. So now I'm going to go back again to my tie-in point. I want to stop about where the barb is, give or take. And now right there, I'm going to put my finger right there, and I'm just going to go right up against my finger and create a bit of a bump. There, just like that. Now I'm going to grab a chunk of fox. It's not quite thick enough, a little bit more. I don't want it too thick in the back, but a little bit more than that. So, yeah, that's about good. So just, I don't know, these are my favorite scissors. They're the Renomed, but they're the extra long ones, the 8-inch, I think they are. So, so now I'm just going to take my tail and just grab it by the point, and then I'm going to take a brush, a comb, and just comb out the underfur. See how it takes out the underfur? So just to comb, I'm going to do down on my table, just do the rest just to for speed. Now I want the tail to extend that far past, so it's just a little tiny bit long. The length of the body past the bend of the hook. So, okay, all the way. I want to tie this. I want to keep a nice even body. Now you're not really going to see it that much. A little bit more to get to that bump, and then I'm going to go under it anyway, and under it. All that's going to do is going to help hold that up. I did forget one thing. See if I can grab it here quickly. I thought I had it right here, but maybe I don't have it right here. I usually like putting a little bit of flash in this tail. There it is. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to put a little bit of the Gala and green blend in. Getting ready to head out of Mexico here, so I've got a bunch of videos I want to tie. So I've got a bunch of Ziploc bags that are full of individual materials for the patterns I want to do. And I'm going to do like 8 videos today. So some of them are using the same product. So now I'm just going to hook in that flash, come back up here a bit, hook in that flash, take the longer one to that side, and I'm just going to grab all my flash, keep it down the sides, and just cut these just slightly longer than the longest fiber. Slightly. That's actually a little bit too long. There we go. There. Okay. A little bit of flash. Not a lot, like I said, not a ton of flash. Just notice that that did not go to that side very nicely, so I'm just going to force it over. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, now I'm back all the way to the front. Tie in my black wire. Just tuck that right in under that bead. All the way back to my tie-in point. Come back forward again. Now I'm going to take a piece of that synthetic Peacock pearl. This is I think the green Peacock. They've got a black one, and then they've got it in different sizes as well. This is the 4 mil. Got a 2 mil. This 4 mil is perfect for this. So, and then I'm just going to wrap forward. Okay, cut that off. Then I'm going to select a Hackle. Let's just take a look. That one might be too thin. Let's see. Yeah, too short. I want one that's pretty nice, has a nice taper to it, like this one right here. See how it's got a nice taper to it? That's what I want, because I want quite a bit longer fibers at the head of this one. It really doesn't sound, I know it's kind of weird, but it does make a huge difference in this fly for productivity. So it's one of my favorite flies for Coho Salmon in the backwater sloughs and brackish water, like in the lower mainland of Vancouver, the Nikoman Slough and even the Fraser and stuff. It's one of my favorite. Even the stave. So now, just going to do 1, 2 full turns right at the front, and open up. And I want to get about 5 to 6 turns in. Going back, take my wire, rib that forward, come right in behind that bead, tie your wire off. Helicopter that free. Get my whip finishing tool. 1 set of whip finish. A little bit of Sally's. Right onto the thread. Right in there. Cut that off. Put the lid on your Sally so you don't knock it over. Grab your little excess piece, cut that off. And there's your little sparkle bugger. It's just a woolly bugger, but it's the olive sparkle bugger. This thing, like I said, it's one of my favorite Coho Salmon patterns. for brackish water and the rivers and stuff when they're coming in to spawn. Works in smaller sizes. This works really, really well in lakes as well for rainbows. So, alrighty. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Like I said, fairly simple fly to tie, but super effective. So, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you subscribed, awesome. If you haven't, please consider doing so. See you guys in the next time video.